Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Paul George.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Paul George, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Embiid, and he recovers it.
Philadelphia foul. Joel Embiid. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line, Keon Johnson. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Johnson, and the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
They get it back. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's George, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And the first one at the line is good.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
George hits them both. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. Oh, that's a silky three-point shot from Russell. He can be consistent from out there.
Outside Edwards. George outside. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Russell from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
One thing about Russell, this guy is never short on confidence. He thinks every shot is going in.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said, we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Embiid. Right side Maxey, stolen by Russell. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. George outside for three. It doesn't go for him.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Johnson, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. George for three. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 5.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Russell with the drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Russell's got 8.
I just want to make sure everyone knows that is not an easy shot by any means, but Russell doesn't lack any confidence in that teardrop.
Now here's George. He's got 5. And here's Embiid. Rejected by Claxton. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Back to Maxey. Some solid defense from Russell.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Claxton finds Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He's off on the layup. George feels it out a bit. Edwards a screen on Johnson. George for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Johnson. He's got 5. Driving inside. Oh, he goes back with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
76ers trail by 13. Now here's Maxey. It's George on the wing. Philadelphia with another miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Maxey. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Embiid's got space, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Nets leading by 13. It's Williams, high post. No made baskets yet.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Outside Oubre. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn.
Even the non-dancers. Now, into the lineup for your Nets. Number 22, Jalen Wilson.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. A 12-point game. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Russell. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. 76ers trail by 14. Outside Maxey. Here's Edwards. Embiid from outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Johnson with it. He has 7. Johnson inside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Edwards from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Claxton finds Johnson. Here's Wilson. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Johnson against George. Over Johnson. They get it back. The kick out to Maxey. Beyond the arc. The shot no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
76ers trail by 15. Left side Maxey. And it's good. 2 points.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Pass to Embiid. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
76ers trail by 17. To the inside, lets it fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Russell against Maxey. And that one drops. He's got 14.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oubre into the lane. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oubre against Russell. Pass to Maxey. George with it. Here's Embiid. A top-tier score, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Russell against Maxey. And then Russell with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And let him hear you. Who wants a t-shirt?
Making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. And Williams is subbed in for Johnson. And the 76ers will have a different look here. And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 19. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
76ers trail by 18. Here's Grimes. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Sharp. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nets lead by 17. Philadelphia with the ball. Now Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Up and over Russell. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And it's Russell. That time on the assist from Williams. Russell's got 20 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Fades and shoots. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. We've got 1:28 left in the first.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Gordon. Back to Maxey. From downtown. Drops in the 3. Maxey's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Maxey against Russell. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They have no answer defensively inside.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. From outside the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he stays with it. Maxey against Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Wilson. There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter. The layup misses. 76ers trail by 18. Maxey passes to Gordon. Misses the three. And here's Sharp. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Clowney. Basket's good. Clowney's got his second basket. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Gordon. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
They've got Williams, and it's Clowney in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Nets on D. Here's Yabusele. The three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Watford. Stolen by Lowry. Gordon on the wing. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Misses the layup. Nets leading by 18. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. And Williams punches it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Lowry. Watford covering. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. And the layup falls. Embiid's got 6.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Here's Clowney. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Blocked! It's 2-on-1. Here's Sharp. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down! Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
It looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant. Trying to capitalize on their championship. Oh, my goodness!
Ooh, a rim-rocking jam. He just doesn't believe in soft finishes.
I don't think there's anybody like him in regards to creativity around the rim.
I agree.
Here's Lowry, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Screen by Gordon. Shoots from the right block. No good on the shot. Good D by Watford. The Nets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Williams. And from the field after that one, 3-for-4 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Philadelphia's gone 0-for-2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. And here's Gordon from the arc. Sharp grabs the miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Wilson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play off that jam.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Martin, he's checked in for Williams. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Paul George comes in for Lowry. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
George passes to Grimes. Off target from outside.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Martin with the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Philadelphia's gone 0-for-4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Fires the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Grimes. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. The Nets have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
George, shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Good on the second one. Brooklyn shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Martin inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Wilson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And he lays it up and in. Wilson's got 6 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Edwards. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
3.
Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Grimes. They set the pick. Outside Oubre. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And he makes a first.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Watford. And Embiid drops them both.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Clowney. Edwards pulls it in. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Wide open look. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Brooklyn's shooting an out-of-this-world 77%.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And the 76ers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Left side, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Can't get it to drop. Embiid's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Here's Wilson. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Here's Maxey. Takes it inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
Now here's Martin. He has 6. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Now here's Maxey. Knocks down the step-back J. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Brooklyn. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Wilson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Wilson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The 76ers shooting just 32% here in the second. Outside Maxey. 3-pointer. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Left side, Russell. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Edwards with it. He's got 7. Pass to Maxey. Lets the three fly. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Here's Maxey. Give him 23. George outside. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Tries to break his ice. And George lays it in. George has got 8 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here he goes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice find by D'Angelo. He's always had that great vision.
The 76ers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Inside. Here's Oubre. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Maxey against Russell. Fires in the triple. Russell's got 25 points.
Oh, tonight we've seen D'Lo put on a show. This guy believes in his game. Russell thinks he can put up huge numbers every single night.
And it's Maxey missing. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Johnson. And he makes it on the layup. 12 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Last 2 minutes to play.
George outside. Back to Oubre. For 3, Maxey. Hits the trifecta. 26 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Clowney. He's covered by Oubre. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A minute and a half left in the second period. And Oubre gets it to go.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Good work there as it goes.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson inside. He's covered by Oubre. The shot by Johnson, no good. The 76ers shooting about 43% from the field in the second. George passes to Oubre. No good on the 3. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Johnson's got 14.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. Now here's Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Johnson with a bucket. 16 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now George. Give him 8 points now. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Nets out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Nets, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Now here's George. On target from range.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Russell against Maxey. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 29 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Claxton can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And here's Edwards outside. Russell with the rebound. And Brooklyn with possession here. Williams in the post. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Maxey, following the bucket by Brooklyn. For 3, George. And they get it back. Oubre passes to Edwards. Philadelphia with another miss.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Claxton. 6 points for him. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Cameron Johnson. You're at the line 1 time.
And that one misses.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And here's George. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 10 points.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Williams. Oh, he goes big with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Maxey. He's got 26. Outside Oubre. This one for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. 13 feet out. Williams misses. The 76ers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And it's Maxey missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Williams has gone a terrific 6 for 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Oubre. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 12.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Maxey against Russell. 2 points. That one goes.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. George for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. From about 16, the shot by Russell, no good. And the 76ers shooting just 36% in the third. George passes to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Williams against Oubre. And Williams punches it home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Nets making their last shot. Here's George. 14 points for him. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the...
Oh, my goodness! How
Wow.
about that?
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Outside Oubre. There's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Claxton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, the 76ers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Johnson. George for three. Knocks down the long J. George has got 17 points.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Here's Russell on the mark with the 15-footer.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Back to Maxey. Takes a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Here's Claxton. Edwards pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
George outside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by George.
Nets. Timeout.
George has got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called, the Nets.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia making a change here. And here's a look at some numbers for Cam Johnson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Watford, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside Maxey. Here's Yabusele. To the middle. Embiid, good. Embiid's got 10.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Watford inside, guarded by Edwards, and the shot goes.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's Watford. Again, the Nets score.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Inside. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Clowney. George defending. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Puts up a three. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 7 rebounds in the game. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Here's Embiid. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of...
Oh!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
From Watford.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Embiid. Floats one up, and it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid, and it's Grimes in for Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Here's George. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. Here's Watford. And there's another one for the Nets.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
For 3, Maxey. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Watford. Knocks it loose. The rebound by Yabusele. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. With the 10-footer. Rebounded by the Nets. Clowney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lets it fly. Drummond grabs the miss. Well, the 76ers shooting 46% from the field in the second half. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 21.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Watford outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Maxey with it. He's against Watford. Count the basket. Maxey's got 9 points now in the second half.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Pass to Wilson. There's 1:34 left to play in the third.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
For 3, Maxey. He drops it from range.
3.
Maxey's got 38 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Wilson. Rejected by George.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. On defense, the Sixers. Here's Sharp. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Sharp's got 6.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Now here's George. He's got 21. And the jam by Drummond.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Sharp. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Down low, Yabusele. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Sharp. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
George with it. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Six to shoot. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it has space on the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Call off the dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The 76ers shooting at about 44% so far. Lowry finds Gordon. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Martin sinks the tray.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Sharp against Embiid. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Puts it up. Gordon can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. To the inside. Blocked! And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now Embiid. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Clowney. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Lowry. Not a lot of room. They need this. Philadelphia with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pulls it. The rebound by Lowry. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Unloads. Beekman can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Robbed. Here's Wilson, defended by Gordon from the high post. And that one's good. Wilson.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Wilson's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. Pass to Embiid. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Beekman.
Nets foul. De'Ron Sharp. Second personal foul.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. The 76ers shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Iwoma.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
That one drops for him. So it's Philadelphia now. George outside. On the take. Crafty move. And the layup is good. George has got 18 points in just the second half.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Here's Whitehead. And there's another one for the Nets. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. George for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From about 19. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Whitehead can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Gordon, the pass to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 31.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on! t-shirt? T-shirt right about now. That's right, friends. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. We got some t-shirts for the loudest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air.
Brooklyn, Clowney comes in for Loma, and Watford subbed in for Whitehead. The 76ers also with a sub. Okiki's checked in. And Brooklyn with possession here. Watford outside. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Watford's got 12 points in just the second half. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Embiid against Sharp. Embiid inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Fires, high post. The shot by Watford, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Grimes, and he drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. The media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
If you shift into obligations. Show us those moves. Oh, yeah. Get down. Oh, sit down.
Sixers with some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Okiki, and it's Maxey in for Gordon.
Edwards, Tyrese Maxey.
And Brooklyn has possession. Wilson, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Paul George, First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Clowney, guarded by Edwards. Clowney can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's George. And here's another one for the Sixers.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Watford outside. Pass to Sharp. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Brooklyn has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here's Watford. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
For three, Maxey. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Watford. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's George. Wide open. And Watford pulls it down. And the Nets shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilson. And it falls all over the rim and in. Here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Watford. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Maxey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Watford outside. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Watford. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Watford's got 16 in the second half.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside Maxey. The three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. From 20 feet. Rebound by Philadelphia.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
Here's Beekman. Maxey covering. Fires from 14. No good. A bit long that time. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Beekman. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 76ers shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the 4th. Back to Oubre. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Fires it from 18. Joel Embiid with the board. George outside. Pass to Maxey. A minute 37 left to play in the 4th. Another one goes! Incredible!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Whitehead. Shoots over George. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for D'Angelo Russell.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Pass to George. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer Embiid. That one is off.
Timeout. Started.
take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Fires it. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Martin. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam. "34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 18. Again, Philadelphia. Here's Brooklyn. Watford outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.